Woo! What's good? What's happening, party people? It's Friday. We're feeling good. Let me get my music sorted out here. All right, I gotta shut that down for a second because this music, it looks like I got a little bit of lag, but that's all right. There we go. There we go. All right, man. Live TV, Friday afternoon. Welcome to that Synth Show Live in the, I think we can all agree, the Attitude Era has begun. I mean, I felt a disturbance in the force, as someone said the other day. I felt something brewing. And it seems like the Attitude Era has begun, and just seems like a few people aren't ready for it. But you know what? Sometimes when you get on a roller coaster, you look over at your baby and you be like, you ready to go? And she'll grab your hand real tight and she'll be like, I don't want to do this anymore. And you'd be like, too bad, baby. We're strapped in. So we just hit the top of the roller coaster, and now we're getting ready to go on the descent. And it seems like things have gotten pretty wild in 2025. And you know what? Wild is where I thrive. I gotta turn that down a bit because there's some lyrics in there. So yeah, man, craziest Patreon ever. I'll tell you what I did. Let's see who's in the chat before we get the show going. We've got Waves, we got Apollo Hanzo, Banana Rider 69, Mark Avery, what's up? Mac Avery, what's up, y'all? Harmonic Sonics, Andy Fireblade, Musa, of course, Boo Boo Audio, Expanding Knowledge. We got Echo Craft, we got the Mutton Wolf, baby. All right, we got Ape, we got Apollo Hanzo, Absurd TV, and more coming every single second. Shout out to Pro Synth Network. Their stream is probably finishing up now. I know Soar's got a little popcorn stream going. I know Echo Craft's always got something cooking. But today, I'll tell you what I did. When the Attitude Era began after this whole drama that unfolded last week's news, now that's in the past. We don't even need to touch that anymore, period. But I went and got in touch with all of the greatest OnlyFans creators. I got in touch with the greatest Patreon creators. And after witnessing the Patreon grift that was going on last week, I went and looked at all the Patreon accounts of all the synthfluencers and everybody out there, whatever you want to call them. I call them, you know, I still think OnlyFans is kind of like, or sorry, Patreon is like OnlyFans for musicians. I don't know. I just found it weird. But I looked at it all. I made some phone calls. I got on some group meetings, talked with the team, and what I found out was, you know what? If you're gonna make a Patreon, you better make it work. You better make it happen. You know, I ain't giving out no precept hacks. I ain't giving out no videos with no ads. I'm gonna give you something fresh and clean. And you know what? Most of you broke boys ain't gonna be able to afford it. Okay? I just gotta tell you the truth. It's gonna be way too expensive, and it's probably only people who own the most expensive synthesizers who can get on it. A lot of people already have a search in the forums. A lot of people on the forums have already started the rumors, started the conspiracy theories that I set up a Patreon to funnel money from the synthesizer companies to shut me up. Now, if I was going to take a payoff to sanitize the Attitude Era, you know, maybe setting up a Patreon be a good way. Little cash on the slip and slide to quiet old samurai down, settle him down. You know, a lot of people are like, man, it's too much. It's too much. He's posting too much. He did 3 live streams already today. Where does he get the time? He makes the time. He fits it in. On the way to work, in the car, after the car, once he got home, once his missus goes to bed, once the chores are done, once he's done this, once he's done that, he squeezes it in. All right, so I said today we're going to go over some news. I'm going to show you craziest Patreon of all time. Probably the best Patreon ever created. It's such a crazy Patreon that I don't even think one person will ever join it. And if they do, God help us all. But you know what? I said, if I'm going to make a Patreon like all the rest of the grifters, then I'm going to make a Patreon that counts. All right? So what do you guys want to do first? You want to just cover some news and do the Patreon in the end? You want to do the Patreon now? You want a little look at the Synth Samurai spaceship that we got? We got a little spot over here we got to clear. We got a little spot up here we got to fill. I told you it's Friday and I'm buying a synthesizer tonight. And maybe I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to put it right there. I also picked up this little cutie right here, which I'm going to be putting through all these guitar pedals and making the craziest death whistle sound of all time. Okay? That's what I'm going to be doing. Multi-poly. So I got some videos loaded up that we can watch. But you know what? Since you all came, I might as well just show you the Patreon first, and then we can just have a laugh. So let me jump on over here and get it geared up while you guys are chilling. You guys all having a good Friday afternoon or what? All right. Let's see. What's up, Echo, Andy Flowerblade, Tony? What are you guys saying? Patreon? Yeah. You know, listen, if you're going to make a Patreon, I'll show you what a Patreon should be. I'll show you what a Patreon should be. I can sell nothing for $1, $1.50, $2. You crazy? Listen, the things I'm going to give you, I couldn't even set the price high enough. I went and clicked the thing and it wouldn't even go high enough for me to set the damn price to what I figured it was worth. So I just had to go to the maximum, okay? I had to go to the maximum. Let's jump on over and have a look. Here it is, the Synth Samurai Patreon, right here, set up, okay? Synth Samurai, enter the damn Twilight Zone. There's only one way in, and that's through the Millionaires Club. You understand? And this is what you get. My Patreon costs $15,000 a month, all right? $15,000. I know what you're saying, that's a bit expensive. Yeah, well, it isn't. That's what it costs to get the deets that I'm gonna give you inside this Patreon. $15,000 a month. And if you can't afford it, that's just the way it is, okay? But I do got a special prize. Everybody in the Synth Renegades, you will get a free membership to my Patreon, but only the Synth Renegades will get it. But listen, it's $15,000 a month. What do you think? That's a lot of money? You think that's a lot of cash? All you guys are out there buying synthesizers like it's going out of style. You all probably got about 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $200,000 worth of gear in your studio. You can't help a brother out and give me 15 grand a month for what I'm going to give you? Are you serious? I don't mind if you don't. That's why it's called a Millionaires Club, because there's a lot of millionaires out there. There's a lot of millionaires who won't mind what I'm going to supply in my Patreon. I'm not giving you no broke boy Patreon. We're going big time, baby, to the moon. Let's have a look at what we got. Let me open up. This is the perks. This is the perks right here of Synth Samurai's Patreon. Let me make it bigger for you so you can see it. Well, bam, here's what you get for 15 grand a month. You want to pay $15,000? This is what you're going to get. You are going to get my great-grandmother's ketchup and my great-great-grandmother's kimchi recipe. I'm going to be giving away a $5,000 synthesizer or $5,000 worth of synthesizers every month. Every month, 12 months out of the year, I'll be giving away $5,000 worth of synthesizers. No problem. I'll give out a Cream Dream every month. January, February, March, April, May, all the way to December. Cream Dreams for everybody. It's only 15 grand. What's the big deal? I'll give you 1 hour a week video, one-on-one of deadly fight training skills, all right? That's what you get with my Patreon. I'm giving you the deadliest fight training skills ever, okay? You want to whoop some butt? You got a couple trolls rolling up to your place with fingers covered in Cheetos? Listen, man, spend 1 year with the Samurai. What's that cost you, 1 year with the Samurai? It's only be about 150 grand, big deal. 150 grand to be the deadliest weapon on the planet. I will teach you how to do that. I'll be doing weekly custom steam pipe and death whistle demos, probably on the daily, okay? I'll be demoing all the synths that I'm buying with all the membership money. Easy peasy. Of course you're gonna know you wanna do that. I'm gonna be giving away vintage socks, okay? I'll be doing a vintage sock auction for all the socks that I wore in the demos. And if you're wondering what kind of socks I wear, let me show you. This is the kind of socks I wear, baby. Okay? I don't wear none of those Walmart socks. Organic wool slipper socks. That's what we call them. We call them slipper socks. We call them slockers. That's what I wear. Slockers. Synth slockers. I don't wear socks. I don't wear wool, big old dirty socks. I wear slocks, baby. Synth slocks. That's what you'll get. I'll be giving away one pair of those a week in an auction that I used in one of the demos of the synth pipe or the synths that I bought with all that money for the Patreon. Okay, let's get back over. Then I got the secrets to eternal life. Okay, and the mysteries of the universe. Of course, you know that. You wouldn't be here if you didn't believe that. I've got a crystal ball. I think I've predicted every synthesizer that came out since 2020. Every single one I predicted. And I've already predicted a bunch that haven't even come out yet. So, of course, I got the secrets of the universe. And eternal life, that's one big secret. And I can't give that out till after a full year of membership. You don't get that with the first $15,000. After 1 year of $15,000 a month, that unlocks the secrets to eternal life. All right. And of course, every single year, I will give you a custom Synth Renegades jersey. All right. How does that sound? How does that sound? Sounds friggin' amazing to me. So it's right here. This is the Millionaires Club, 15 grand a month. No big deal. Like I said, if I'm starting a Patreon, we're starting it properly. Okay? We're putting the price so high that this Patreon will be the most legendary Patreon to never get a member, okay? Because listen, if you're gonna pay 15 grand, listen, there's nobody, you can't even put a price tag on those perks that I'm giving for 15 grand. Yeah, this is a limited time offer. I might only keep this Patreon up till tonight. This might get taken down tonight. And you know what? I'm only taking 10 members. Change that. I'm taking 13 members, and this is probably closed down by tonight. 13 members. Even Synth Hefner can't afford it, all right? This is how you make a Patreon. Now, I know what a lot of you guys might be asking, and since you showed up for this stream, I will give you, let me see here. I will give you the, hold on now. I'm going to give you guys special access to the story of since you guys showed up. You might not be able to see it, but we'll roll on over here, just show you. For everybody right here now, I'm giving you it hot. I'm gonna give you guys for free tonight, okay? Jot it down because I'm cutting this part out of the stream. After this stream is over, you will not have access to Synth Samurai's grandmother's legendary heirloom ketchup recipe, baby, okay? So screenshot it, do what you gotta do, but this is how it all started. In the misty mountains of Kyoto, long before synthesizers ever resonated in the hands of the Synth Samurai, there lived a woman with a secret known only as Grandmother Hana. She was a culinary alchemist, creating flavors that whispered of ancient wisdom and untold stories. Her most celebrated recipe was her heirloom non-GMO organic ketchup, a potion so vibrant and complex it was said to bring harmony to the soul. Legend has it that Hana discovered the recipe while wandering through the enchanted forest under a blood moon. Deep in the woods, she stumbled upon a glowing vine of impossibly crimson tomatoes, each one kissed by a morning dew and moonlight. Beside the vine, she found a tattered scroll inscribed with symbols that seemed to hum in rhythm, as if the forest itself had composed the recipe. Returning to her mountain home, she spent weeks perfecting the blend, adding ingredients grown in the sacred soils of her village. The ketchup became the centerpiece of every meal, transforming even the simplest dish into a transcendent experience. She shared the recipe with only her one grandson, the Synth Samurai, who now possesses it onto you. So he passes it on to you. A testament of the timeless bond between family and flavor. Like I said, This recipe is getting pulled off the internet after this, so thank God you guys are here, and I'm gonna read you the recipe real quick because this recipe is more than just a couple tablespoons of this, couple tablespoons of that, mix it together. No. This is something real special, so let's keep going. Ingredients: 3 pounds of heirloom tomatoes, chose from a mixed varieties for depth and flavor. 1 medium sweet onion, finely chopped. 2 garlic cloves, minced. Half a cup of organic apple cider vinegar. 1/4 cup of organic raw cane sugar or honey if you're into that. 1 tablespoon of sea salt. 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika. Teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. 1/4 teaspoon of ground coriander. Whispering of distant lands. 1 teaspoon of tamarind. 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and a pinch of freshly grated nutmeg for warmth. Okay? Now, harvest the essence. Care and roughly chop those tomatoes. Saute the onion and the garlic in olive oil over medium heat until they turn golden, releasing their aroma like a melody of the forest. Alchemy in motion. Add the tomatoes, the vinegar, the sugar, the salt, the paprika, the cayenne, the coriander, the tamari, however you say that, and the black pepper to the pot. Stir it gently, allowing the ingredients to meet and mingle as if composing a symphony. The transformation: simmer that mixture down over low heat for about 45 minutes, stirring occasionally. The liquid should reduce and the flavors should deepen, much like the samurai mastering their craft. The secret blend: use the immersion blender or carefully transfer to a blender to puree the mixture until very smooth for perfect consistency. Strain through a fine mesh sieve, capturing the essence while discarding the impurities. Seal the legacy. Return the ketchup to the pot. Simmer it for another 10 minutes. Adjust seasoning to taste. This is your moment to honor Grandmother Hana's legacy. Bottle that ketchup up in a sterilized glass jar, none of that plastic crap, and tightly seal it to preserve the magic. Now, serving suggestions. This ketchup elevates everything it touches. Drizzle it over a crispy sweet potato fries. Spread it on a gourmet burger. Put it on a rare ribeye steak or pair it with artisanal cheese. Each bite carries the spirit of Hana's mountain. Okay? Use it wisely. For with great flavor comes great responsibility. Now, if you didn't screenshot this, if you didn't jot this down, if you didn't hear it, then guess what? You got to pay 15 grand to get it again. All right? That's the deal. A lot of people said, Samurai, are you crazy? You're charging $15,000 for that friggin', for your Patreon? Yeah, 15 grand, baby. That's what that's worth. I'm giving you 2 recipes. I just gave you 1. I'm giving you year after year, 52 weeks of deadly martial arts training. I'm giving you a custom steam pipe and steam whistle demo. I'm giving you a vintage sock auction of the slocks, the synth slocks, baby. They're not socks. They're not whatever. I call them vamps, but they're not like big wool socks. They're schlocks. Weekly demos, baby. What more do you want from a man? There's no Patreon out there right now that is giving you that type of hot take. 15 grand, like I said, 13 people only, and this might disappear after tonight and go into the dark zones where you can never find it again. All right? That's the deal. All right, let's jump back over, see what everyone's saying. Let's jump to the spaceship. So that's the Patreon. I think it's worth every penny. I don't know. I think it's worth every penny. If I'm making a Patreon, I'm making it worth it. And I'm going to make it worth it for you. So if you want to pay $15,000, more power to you. Go for it. All right, so let's move on to some news now. Now that I'm all amped up and relaxed, I'm just finishing off my last bit of coffee here. Like I said, it's the Attitude Era. This week was filled with we call it toxic tube or a you know, whatever you want to call it, man. Toxic. You know what I think about the word toxic? And this is the last thing I'm ever going to say about the word toxic. You know what toxic means to me? Minus all this other crap where like there's gang stalking and people doing crazy stuff that's illegal. Just when you talk about toxic, you know what toxic means? That's code for you don't agree with us, we don't agree with you, so you're toxic. You're saying things we don't like, so you're toxic. You're criticizing us and our crew, so you're toxic. But if you're on our side and you go along with everything we say and you do everything the way we want you to do, then you're not toxic. So like that toxic word's a load of crap. People who like whine about toxicity, you know what they are? I won't even say it, but you know what they are. They're shrimps, okay? They're shrimps. They're not even boiled shrimp. They're just shrimps. So enough with the toxic crap. Let's get back. Someone wrote me today and they're like, thank you, Synth Samurai, for getting back to the news and switching the channel. Because yeah, you know what? There's a certain thing that happens in the world and you might notice it every once in a while. You might notice that you woke up today and things are a little bit different. And you can't quite put your finger on it, but things just don't seem right. That's because you slipped into a little bit of a parallel universe that is really, really almost exactly the same as yours. And yesterday and the day before, we were in a parallel universe. Nobody knew what was happening. Things were gone wild. And what happens this morning? Poof, everything's back to normal. Just like that. Crazy, isn't it? So yeah, but that's one of the secrets of the universe that you're gonna have to pay $15,000 to unlock how I figured that out, okay? So let's get over to some news while we're relaxing. Harmonic Sonics, Jumping Man's in the house now. We got Vajavrala Valkyrie, I think that's how you say it. Rourke's up in here, what's happening, baby? We got Gerald Daniel, man, amazing brother, friend of mine. We got Berserker. We got Andy Fireblade Music, man. We got tons of people in there. Let's get on to the news and cover what we were gonna cover today. All right, as you know, this story was broke a couple days ago by a bunch of people, and there's tons of speculation. We don't really know what's going on. They're saying that the Leviasynth is coming. You know, someone wrote me today and said they spoke to Glenn. I can't remember his last name. I can never remember it. Throw it in the chat so I can get it right. Glenn from ASM, A Shun Sound Machine. He actually, somebody said that they were talking to him, and when they brought up Leviathan, he laughed. And then after they said, after I thought about that, I don't know if that was a laugh of like, oh, you're onto it, or a laugh of like, no. Apparently he said, this is all apparentlys and everything. Nothing I say is ever for sure. It's all just speculation. We call it synth speculation. Apparently Glenn looked at him and he was like, no. We just trademarked that back in April 8th, 2024, April 4th, somewhere like that. And Glenn Darcy. And apparently he was like, we just trademarked that just in case at some point we wanted to go out and make a brand new flagship synthesizer to complement the Hydrosynth called the Leviasynth. And no, there's nothing like that in the works. So that's apparently what he said. But it seems coincidental that it leaks out a week before NAMM gets started, NAMM 2025, and then we got all the news sites reporting it. We got all the what do we call it? The synth mainstream news reporting it, and then you got the alternative synth news, which is me, and the others out there who are in our bedrooms reporting the news. Right? Everyone looks at the show and is like, Samurai, you got a pretty crazy setup, man. Holy cow. And I'm like, nah, I'm just sitting here on a blue stool, dude, looking into my iPhone. There's no crazy production going on. There's not, I promise you, there's not 10 people behind me and there's like a big, huge mixing board and a huge like bunch of screens back there and people changing stuff and looking up stuff. That's not going on behind me. Trust me. It's just me here. Okay? Like I told you the other day, there's rumors going around I'm an industry plant, man. I don't think so. All right, back to the news. All right, I'm going to NAMM in 2026, maybe. I think in 2026, I'm going to pick Super Booth. I'm going to pick NAMM. I'm going to pick one of them, and I'm going to try to go. And I'm going to let everyone know, in case everyone wants to tag along, we'll get a big crew of us to go, Synth Renegade style. I'll figure it all out. I'll organize everything. I'll organize all the where we're going to stay and all that. Get it all sorted out and just send you the details. And we could all meet up and have a laugh wherever it's going to be. If you guys are into it, I think it'd be a good time. I'll get a bunch of leather vests made with Synth Renegades on the back too. The only deal is if you go, you're not allowed to wear a shirt under the vest. And it doesn't matter if you got a beer belly, a six-pack, a set of man boobs, a treasure trail, or no chest hair at all. You can't wear a t-shirt under the leather vest. You got to go sleeveless, like we're a biker gang. Deal? Deal. Okay. So let's just check out this news from Leviathan. Looks like a new synth is on the way from a Shun Sound Machine, makers of the Hydrosynth. Their parent company, Medeli Electronics, has applied for the U.S. patent. U.S. patent. U.S. patent. U.S. patent. Okay? Leviasynth. If you don't know why they would pick Leviathan, this is what a Leviathan is. Hold on. Back to my Patreon for a second. Everyone thought I was joking. You think this is a joke? All right. 15,000 a month. That says 0 because I've already got so many members now that it restarted back at 0. The counter, it was like Y2K, you know, when it rolls over, 1999, and it rolled over, it went back to 0. I got so many subscribers already. It just said that I got an email from Patreon, just said we had to roll it back to 0. Don't mind that it says 0 members. Just inform all your Patreons that it rolled over because there was too many people signing up. Crazy. I didn't think people would sign up for 15 grand, but people want that kimchi recipe. I didn't show you that one. All right, so let's go over here. This is what a Leviathan is. Leviathan. This is a Leviathan right here. Let's look. A Leviathan is a sea monster that appears in Jewish mythology and the Bible. It also can refer to something that is very large and powerful. So when you're going to name a Leviathan, very large and powerful. Just want to let everyone know, the Patreon has been sold out. Patreon is sold out. The numbers rolled over. So I'll have to recheck it after the show, but just major announcement, Patreon is sold out. Sold out. Okay. So Leviathan, a sea creature, a demon that's associated with evil. You know, when they do all this kind of stuff, it makes me not want to buy it. I mean, I had a hard enough time buying the Death Whistle. Do you know what I mean? So Leviathan is also mentioned in several books, Hebrew Bible, poems, blah, blah, blah. Jewish mythology, Leviathan referred to a dragon, a snake, a crocodile, or a whale-like animal. Okay? When is someone going to come out and name a synth? This is very risque. But if someone came out and named a synthesizer, Jesus Christ. You want to talk about going nuclear and viral? Oh my good God. And God bless the good Lord upstairs. God likes a little bit of a joke sometimes too. But you know what? If you're going to be releasing synthesizers called Leviathan and Hydra and Lucifer and Satan, you know what? Bring out the Jesus Christ synth. Let's do it. All white with gold and a beard. All right? All right, let's go. So we got the Leviathan. That's what the Leviathan is. And the status of the request is pending. This is what we got in the trademark. Electronic musical instrument, pianos, keyboard instruments, synthesizers, tuners, wind instruments, digital pianos, blah, 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 and music synthesizer for making drum sounds, baby. That's what we've all been waiting for. Drum sounds. All right? Yeah, you know what? Why not bring out a friggin' synthesizer and call it the Tablets of Moses? Right? Bring out a synthesizer and call it Noah's Ark. The Ark of the Covenant. Imagine that synthesizer. All right? Bring out a synthesizer called John 3:16. Okay? Bring out a synthesizer called Walk Through the Valley of Death. How's that for a synthesizer? And so on and so on. All right? So, they've also registered Leviathan, the trademark, in Europe. And me and EchoCraft did a show this morning. If you didn't see it, we were talking about it. We had some ideas of what it could possibly be. And personally, what I think it's going to be, I think they're going into third wave and Waldorf quantum zone. That's what I think. Echo thinks they're going for more of a drum machine, something like that. So I think they're going for, if I was to guess, Waldorf quantum / third wave territory. Some people said that they were looking at bringing out a synthesizer with samples, all that kind of stuff. So that's exciting to me, man. So I was going to get the Cream Dream, but do you know what? If ASM brings out a new synthesizer, I'm going for the ASM synth over the Cream Dream. 4 Hydra Deluxe in one package. Yeah, dude. I mean, we could be looking at something with tons of voices or not. We could be looking at something with like a Juno X level of sequencing and layers. Imagine 4 layers, drums. You could have 4 layers. We would hope they'd put a sequencer in there. A lot of people were disappointed that it didn't have a sequencer. How's this music? Annoying? Let me throw on some lo-fi music. This is... Too beboppy. Hold on. Let's see if I can change it. Let's see if I can switch up the tunes here. Hold on. I'm going to go for a little more relaxing music. Usually what I play for oscillators and percolators, which is usually, let me just find it. Lo-fi. I like to do the lo-fi. Could do Adrenaline Junkie, Epic Score, Vocal Vault. I want something with no vocals, right? Lo-fi. There we go. I like this one. Let me know if you like it too. I'm going to click recent as well, because I like to hear the recent ones. Even though the music's not that loud, I still like to have a little bit in the back, you know, when you're sitting here by yourself. There we go. Okay. Yeah, 64 voices. It could be. So let's move on to some other news, see what else we got. We got, that's the Hydrasynth news. That's the Leviathan news. We got this cool little pedal that came out today, the Donner Versa Yellow Fall 2. New budget-friendly stereo delay. We're going to start. We already got 2 releases for NAMM 2025, which is cool. And we got this little pedal here. Did I open it already? Yeah, right here. The Donut Versa Stereo Delay Reverb Combo Pedal. Now, as you know, I'm a huge fan of pedals for synthesizers. As you can see, you probably can't see it here, but I got a pedal chain over here, which I run the monopoly through. Why am I getting such friggin' lag? And I love pedals, so when pedals go on synthesizers, it pumps me up. Let me just go over here, close this. So we got this one here. Donner Versa. It's the age of Amazon and AliExpress. There are tons of dirt cheap pedals. Delay pedals are particularly popular. One of the first in this area was the Donner Yellow Fall Delay. So Donner, is that the same company that makes the friggin' the bass synth? Could be. Let's see. We got verses like a new Yellow Fall 2 pedal, massive feature boost. Unlike the delay-only V1, the new Donner Versa Yellow Fall 2 is full stereo, all metal shell, and offers both delay and reverb. That's a pretty looking pedal, man. What do you guys think in the chat? What do you think about that? That's pretty, very pretty looking pedal. Go and check my settings here. Hold on. I feel like I'm getting some lag going on. Hold up. Everybody hold up. What is happening here? Output, there we go. Let me just knock this down to 28. See if that's better. I'm always trying to play around with the settings so I can make sure it's smooth and clean. All right, so yeah, pretty looking pedal. How much is it? Want to get a little taste? Have a little taste of it? Let's have a little taste. Looks delicious. It'll be guitar, but we can get the gist. Hold on. Let's get a little taste.
Donner Music focuses on enhancing user experiences and musical expression. With innovative designs and a wide range of products, and delay reverb effect pedal that creates a personalized musical experience to meet the multiple needs of professional players, music lovers, and creative musicians.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Its built-in algorithms are advanced and deeply customized for each type of timbre state, enabling the fullest dynamic range and...
I'm hearing nothing, brother. Where's the friggin' live tap? Let's see what you say. Oh, come on. Get out of town.
It comes with 2 groups of preset storage positions as tone memory and is equipped with...
All right, you're done, buddy. You're not playing anything. Let's see if this chick... I think it's a chick.
Let me give it to you straight.
Yeah.
I was not a fan
straight.
of the original Yellow Fall delay. The original Donner Yellow Fall can be found for like, I want to say it's like 30 bucks on Amazon right now. Anyway, it was Donner's first pedal released in 2013. Over 10 years later, they've revisited it with the Yellow Fall 2, a dual delay and reverb that's priced, well, like a Donner pedal. So while I like the redo...
Hold on here. Echo, am I still lagging? Is it still lagging? Let me check something. Let's see if it's lagging. It's always friggin' lagging these days. Looks like it's back to normal there. Let's see. I think it's good now, right? Looks pretty good to me. Either way, if it lags, man. Like Ivan Drago says, if it lags, he lags.
Let's find out. Welcome to Get Offset. My name is Emily, and it's great to see your lovely face today. Donner sent me their Yellow Fall 2, which is now a part of their Versus series, I guess, in exchange for this video.
All right, in exchange for it, then friggin' play it. Echo, there's no lag, man. That's your internet. Your internet's crap at your house. You need to upgrade your internet. All right, let's move to the reverb. Delay is average at best.
Obviously, the tone knob, despite what the quick start guide says, affects both the reverb and the delay. I don't love.
Yeah, your puppy's been chewing up your internet cable, Echo, baby. That's why your internet's all lagging at your house, man. My internet's fast. I got the fastest internet in probably America, to be honest. Nah, it's your side that's lagging. Yeah, that's right.
That I'd rather you be able to control both separately, either with dedicated knobs or a secondary setting. But again,
all right, whatever. Not getting this pedal. No synth demos. Why don't they demo these damn things on synthesizers? Why is it always friggin' guitars? Pisses me off. Can we just have one person put it through a friggin' synthesizer? Is that like so much to ask? There's tons of synthesizer people. Send someone no swearing. Send Miles away. Send Miles away a pedal. Get him to demo it. Or Devin, whatever his new name is. All right, what else we got? We got this thing here. We got the Hiken Audio Egan Matrix Micro. Now this thing is cool. Music. Thank you. Yeah, I got jet lag because I was going all around the world interviewing people with the highest OnlyFans and Patreon accounts, finding out what my worth is. They told me 15 grand a month is what the worth is. Okay. Hiken Audio Egan Matrix Micro is a new desktop mini synth that brings the continuum of Osmos engine to every studio. The Egan Matrix is the synth engine that powers the Hiken Audio products and Echo Baby, the Expressive E Osmos synthesizer. All right? Oh yeah. Only the best. Only the best for Devin. Okay? Get the Empress jumping, man. You know, man. What about, dude, I got pedals. I mean, do I need more pedals? Well, fine. Oh, look, look, come on, man. You guys are screwing my flow up. This is what I got, look. I got pedals upon pedals over here, okay? Hedra. Microcosm, Hedra. All right? Got those two. Digitech, Notilla, Obscura, Polera, Chroma Console, Mel 9, baby. And I got another pedal coming too that I'm not telling you about till it gets here. Purchased with my own cash, not no shillbilly cash, okay? Straight up my cash. Oh yeah. And I got these two as well. Got these two pedals here as well. Okay? From Bloomsbury Pedals, one of the greatest pedal makers on the planet. We got the Mo Bass, which is the grand prize for the Synth Kumite. Epic pedal. Okay? Bloomsbury Pedals all day, every day. So I got that, and I got this too. Got this one too. Best name ever, Organ Grinder. Grinding up all those synth organs and guts. El Double, one for the Kumite champion, one for me. All right, back to the show. Let's go. Maybe I'll put that friggin' death whistle through the pedals here now in a second, just to show you guys how crazy it is. All right, let's get back to what we're doing. Yeah, I ain't no shillbilly. I ain't shilling nothing for nobody, ever. I promise you that right now. I'm done. No way, no how. I see what it does. It rots people from the inside out. Turns people, you know what it does? It makes you feel so guilty that you start rotting from the inside out, and then you start looking, the rot on the inside starts to appear on the outside. Get bags under your eyes. All right. So anyways, the hiking, let's go down, take a look. Here it is, man. So like I was just telling Echo, the Expressive E Osmo synthesizer, multi-engine, offers various types of synthesis, including virtual, analog, and physical modeling. The latest is even additive resynthesis with the extra app Loris. Check it out. Hiking audio, pretty little thing. I watched them on a show the other day. I can't remember what show it was. Maybe it was, I don't know what show it was on. They were on there talking, and was it Synth? Oh yeah, it was Sonic State was talking about this. And they were saying how it's got tons of crazy stuff coming. So here's what it got. 5 flexible summation oscillators, each with controls for frequency, phase, and spectral balance. Yeah, man, I had to break out of the Synth Mafia's basement, dude. I saw the dark side, okay? I got to look behind the dirty curtain. And it stinks back there. I don't want no part of it. 5 independent shape generators. 2 bi-quad filter banks, 8 or 48. Do we got any sound demos of this beauty? Look at it, it's tiny. Some may say micro. Let's check it out. Haven't bought nothing? Looky, looky, looky. Looky, looky, looky. This is what I'm buying. Maybe. Tonight, I got till 11:59 to make the purchase. All you haters saying Samurai don't buy nothing ever. Oh, Synth Samurai, all he does is like love gear and hype it up. He's a friggin' gear worshiper. He's a friggin' this. He's a friggin' that. He's a frig. No, man. I'm buying this baby tonight. 1,200 buckaroos. Saved up, earned up, banked up, MPC sold. Now I'm cooking with gas on this because I watched Ken Flux's video the other day with Erica Synth's dudes and 112 dB on there explaining the whole thing. Hey, Noir. Yes, baby, the steam pipe. Noir, you missed it. Oh, Noir just got here. Hold on. I got to bring it up for him. Hold on, Noir. Noir just got here. You missed it, Noir. We're sold out. We sold out, my brother. Patreon is now sold out, Noir. I'm sorry, dude. The Millionaires Club. Here's what you get. $15,000 a month for the Patreon. I opened it with only 13 members allowed. We sold out. It ticked all the way back to 0 because I forgot to close it at 13. Patreon just sent me an email and said, if your thing says 0 members, just ignore it. It's like Y2K, $19.99. It rolls over back to 0 because you hit too many members. So, I mean, this is what they're getting, dude. They're getting great grandmother's ketchup and kimchi recipe. They're getting $5,000 synth giveaway every single month. They're getting a 1 hour a week personal fight skill training, 52 weeks a year, 1 hour a week. They're getting weekly steam pipe demos and a death whistle demo. They're getting a demo of every synth that I buy with these big fat membership fees. We're getting weekly vintage sock auctions that I wear in the demos, and I showed everybody the socks that I wear. I wear these kind of socks, Noir, baby. Not your regular socks. They're called slocks, all right? Handmade, organic wool, straight from a Peruvian llama, okay? And then we got I got the secrets to eternal life you'll get after you pay 15 grand for a year. And then you can get a custom Renegades jersey every year that I make just for you. Okay? Noir, you missed the first round. Sorry about that. I know you probably would have bought into it. 15 grand. I mean, I don't think that's that much. I really don't think it's that much. I think that that's a fair price. And like I said, don't mind that zero number, because Patreon just wrote me and told that they had such an overwhelming sign up that it had to roll back to zero because it overcounted. Okay? So, and Noir, sorry you walked in when I was talking about the friggin' steam pipe, but like, I mean, the steam pipe is so good. You got to go watch Ken Flux's chat with Erica Synths. It's just amazing. So I will maybe, probably, most likely, 100% probably going to buy this tonight. I got till 11:59. I told you guys I was buying something on Friday. I told you that last Friday, because Friday is buy day, baby. And everybody out there, you better be buying something too, because we all made a pact. We all made a synth covenant. We promised each other that the Friday of January 10th, okay, 1/01/01/2025. That's a very, 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 very special number. So Friday is buy day, baby. And yes, I'm getting the Quantum too. Where's the Quantum? I'm getting the Quantum. I just got to wait to see if ASM releases the Leviathan. All right? God, give me a break, people. Damn, but listen to this. I got 7 hours. Oh, that sounds sweet. Thank you. I think a few people. Echo, it's Friday. You still haven't bought anything. $1.99. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. I'll buy something. I promise you tonight, dude. I promise. I think someone else threw a couple bucks into Chuck down here. Man, save your money for my Patreon. 15 grand. You guys can save that up. Come on. All you got to do is go, like when your grandmother goes to sleep, go in there and say, Granny, there's this guy and he's selling his grandmother's ketchup recipe. And I know you're flush with cash because Grandpappy owned that big ranch. Any chance you could give me 15 grand? So I can get that kimchi recipe and that ketchup recipe? Come on. And she'd be like, yes, my love, I'll give you the $15,000, my love, for the, what kind of recipe is it? And he'll read her the recipe. Oh, my love, go give the man $15,000. It's worth that recipe, my love. Come here, give your grandmother a kiss. Mwah, 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 mwah. And she'll give it to you. All right. Let me put the music back on. Okay, that's that. Up next. This one, everybody, this is what I thought. Sonicware side drums. You know what I'm saying? Not a huge fan of the looks, but this here, right in time for now. Wavetable drum machine, super cool. Super, super cool. Sounds awesome. Let's get a little bit of demo. We all heard it. All we want to do is hear the sounds. You don't want to hear me read. You just heard me read for like an hour. Let's just check out the sounds. Which one had the good sounds? Is it this one? Someone said that got polyphonic aftertouch too. All right, so if you think I don't like Sonicware, think again, baby. What do you think, this is a game? You think I'm just out here looking like a handsome macho man for nothing? This ain't a game, $239. Cheap. Easy peasy, man. One of the greatest synthesizers of 2024. Probably the best. Probably the best. But this drum machine is very, very cool. 469 euros. Hey, Synth Anatomy, could you please put some American prices on here, buddy? Because I can't do the conversion off the top of my head, but if I was, I would say that converts to $399. But I'd rather have the Lin drum than that, so see ya. Oh, Teenage Engineering OPXY review, and it's again available. What do you know? Available right after the huge shock marketing campaign by a few people that threw the internet into a tizzy, and suddenly today everything's fine. Oh, we settled it. It was just a mistake. Come on. It was a mistake. Oh, give me a friggin' break. Mistake my ass. Totally planned out LARP. Biggest LARP I ever seen in my whole entire life. Hans Volt spotted it instantly. We chewed it up. He broke it down. And I was like, these guys are LARPing. Working together. FTE, exactly. Speaking of that, hold on, huh? Speaking of that, let me see something here real quick. Look at that! What a t-shirt! You can pick that up for $23 on my website if you want it. I don't know what it means. It's a tic-tac-toe sign with an F, with a chalk mark, a skeleton finger of some sort, and an E. I don't know what it means. Somebody said, hey man, can you make a t-shirt with like a tic-tac-toe sign and an F and a finger and a chalk mark and an E? I was like, okay, no problem. I'll make that shirt. Cool. Bam. See you later. All right, back to the show. Yeah, synth LARPing. It's hilarious. I'm synth LARPing, you know? The only difference is, you know what? Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Let me get back to the screen. Let me break this down. Here's the deal. I'm a guy who's doing this while being an over-the-top character named Synth Samurai, wearing Macho Man glasses. I'm a hyped up, ramped up, you know, knock him down, drag him out, Behringer bro, okay? So you kind of get what I'm doing. You know, I'm not pretending to be something that I'm not. I'm just having a good time. Everyone else is pretending to be something they're not, and they're full of crap, okay? They're just full of crap. Most of them are full of crap. It's just the way it is. Most of them are completely full of crap. You know, I'm probably full of crap too, but at least I'm having a good time. And, you know, these guys are just like, just amp it up, man. Turn it up to 20. Like I said, just become super, super chill. Turn it up to 20. Anyways, I don't want to get in bad mood today, man. Who brought that up? Come on, Rourke, take it easy, man. Who brought that up? Who just told me to play music? Play music, F a lifestyle. Yeah. How about this? Someone goes, man, people need to stop talking and start playing music. It's like, well, what if somebody likes talking? Well, you know, what if their creative outlet is talking? What if their creative outlet is making talking videos, you know? Imagine if you were like, imagine if you had a hobby and you're like a woodworker, all right? Imagine you're a woodworker and I come over to your house and I'm like, hey, enough working, stop woodworking, go plant some trees. Less woodworking, plant trees. And I'm like, dude, woodworking's my hobby. It's how I do a creative outlet. It's like, I told you, stop woodworking and plant trees. And I'm like, okay, dude, whatever. Whatever. All right. So then we had this here thing here. This was cool. This is coming out at NAMM. I looked at it. I was like, man, if I was flush with cash, why not get one of these? Nord Organ 3. Yeah, Nord Organ 3, the red organ is back. Combo organ with improved organ models and new effects. Yeah, spoken word, man. Dig it. I like spoken word. I don't like people telling me what to do, put it that way. I love spoken word. I love playing music. I love listening to other people's music. I just don't like being told what to do and how I should do it. That is not the way you're going to, that's not how you persuade somebody like myself or any of the synth renegades out there. People think the term synth renegades is a joke. It's not. It's a group of dudes who are sick and tired of all the baloney and nonsense. Okay? And if it's going to be nonsense, you might as well have it be nonsense. Hold on. Hello? Must be hearing things. I thought I heard my beautiful lady go, baby. And I was like, huh? But it must have been the headphones. All right. So the Nord organ, let's check it out. Unblocked content. Nord organ, play. No, I quit videos for last week, dude. We're back to music now. We're back to the geared. We're back to the gas station. We did a loop around the universe, hit that parallel wormhole, popped out the other side. Now we're back to normal. Everything's back to normal. The world is at peace. Everything's okay. All right? Let's see. Cool OLED display. Look at this thing, man. What a beauty looking. That's beautiful, man. If I was an organ player, I would buy this. How much is it? Feedback filter, spring reverb, analog delay, modulation, British amp and speaker emulation, overdrive, multiple microphone positions. Going for, man, that's not bad. $32.90. What's that? That's cheap as chips for most people. Not I, but... You know, it's crazy when you talk about synthesizers. You start thinking like, holy crap, man, that's a good deal for $32.90. Is sign language considered talking? Yeah, I think so. Okay, May 2025. That's good. Let's move on. What else we got? Next up. Now this here, I know my good buddy Machines One. A lot of synth players are organ players, yeah. My buddy Machines One likes this one a lot. The Rhodes MIDI Mark 8 piano, 61 key stage piano to be unveiled at NAMM 2025. Now, one of the cool things about this one that I read, it's got polyphonic aftertouch. So think about a Rhodes piano with polyphonic aftertouch. Ooh, let's see what else it's got. Obviously looks gorgeous as usual. These things are gorgeous. This is flagship Mark 8 now with integrated MIDI. Proprietary sensing technology ensuring seamless expression. High resolution monitoring, key position. The new Mark 8 will also support aftertouch, not just channel aftertouch, baby. You heard it here first. Polyphonic aftertouch. Waboosh. You want a Rhodes piano with polyphonic aftertouch? Come on. I can't even play piano and I want it. Does it come with Larry Golding's organ skills? Of course it does. And then we got Rhodes Custom Shop. You can customize your Rhodes. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Unblock content. Play.
I think this is like...
Let's check it out. Let me turn the music down. Let's see what this guy's got to say here. Is that Sanjay? How the hell does he get everything? He gets everything.
Like 2 years in the making.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
But also a lifetime in the making because you've loved this since you were young.
Very true.
Woo! Whoa.
Wow. Here it is.
Wow. Okay.
You do the honors, babe.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, what a gentleman. Letting his lady take off the rapping, man. Come on, Sanjay. You're what do they say in Britain? You're a gentleman and a scholar, mate. You're a gentleman and a scholar, mate.
It was the late 90s when I caught a glimpse of a Rhodes for the first time in a Jamiroquai video. I was hooked. I heard it again when listening to Air, and I couldn't get enough, so I went to the source, Herbie Hancock. A few years later, I purchased a 1975 Rhodes Mark I on eBay for $600.
What?
What a deal. and it's been a mainstay in my studio ever since. I love the Rhodes sound, and today I'm incredibly lucky to have this, the Rhodes Mark 8. And I have to say, this is one of the most beautiful instruments.
Damn, Sanjay looks like he's got that 15 grand a month Patreon crib, baby. Woo! Damn, that's...
I've ever owned. Let's take a look and listen.
Sounds good. Hey, Noir, I think you need this, my boy. You need to pick this up, Noir.
The Rhodes Mark 8 comes in two variations, the Mark 8S, which does not include the effects panel on the right, and then the Mark 8 Effects, which includes it.
Aftertouch.
You can get a bunch
Where
of
is
different
it?
finishes on this. I chose the wood with the smoke transparent hood and black.
Cool. Oh, stereo nuts. Get out of here with the VSTs, Echo. Nobody likes VSTs around here.
The Very Pan is a must-have, and it's included in both versions of this.
Where's the
I absolutely love
aftertouch?
it. The chorus is
Right here, aftertouch.
are custom, including the keyframe, pickups, hammers, etc. The keys are by Kluger. They make keys for Steinway pianos, and these are custom made by Kluger for Rhodes. The keys feel kind of like a classic Rhodes. It still has that vibe, but these feel more premium, so much closer to an acoustic piano. Now, you've got expression pedal control for both the preamp and the effects section. On the effects side, you've got control rate and pan depth. Choose something to control, and then set the max point for the effect.
Anyways, that's cool, man. If I could play piano, I could get it, but I can't, so I won't. Now here we are back to the steam pipe. Let me jump back to the tunes. Radio. Yeah, man, so that's what we got for the show today. Trying to relax, trying to take it easy. And I know what you guys came for. You want to hear the death whistle? Even opening the death whistle out of the box is a experience. So I always put it back in the box and I tie it back up with the bamboo rope, okay? Because I always want to take it out and open it like it's something special. Death whistle time. Let's see, let me switch everything over, hold on. Check, check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me loud and clear? I think I got everything switched over here now. Hold on. Let's see. We put on an ARP and then we'll do the death whistle. A slow ARP. Slow ARP. We got the ARP going now. We got the death whistle. All right. Yeah, death whistle like with the monopoly. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Death Whistle. Death Whistle. That's true. That's true. Check. 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 Phaser. Better with reverb. All right. That's the Death Whistle, man. Little taste of it, okay? I got to put it through a bunch of other pedals. That was literally just through the Behringer mixer effects. So, yeah, pretty cool, man. I don't know. This is dry. Put it through a harmonizer? Hold on. Harmonizer. 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 Death Whistle time. Harmonizer. Death Whistle time. Harmonizer. 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 Death Whistle time. Death Whistle time. Death Whistle time in a wonderland. Anyway, I got to turn that off before the cops show up at the house. All right. All right. So anyway, that's the show, man. Death Whistle. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That's all I got for tonight. I got to go get ready because we're going out of town or doing something. I don't know what we're doing. Going out on the town, I should say. Not out of town. Out on the town. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. As you know, as always, take it easy, man. And it's the Attitude Era. See you. Slow.